Good evening, ladies and gents. Well, you join me on a wet and windy Wednesday night. Been very busy today. I've had lots of things to do, picking up worming tablets for the doggies, food for the doggies, this, that and the other. I've also been doing a bit of work on the TARDIS. I'm only going to give you a quick glimpse of that today because I'll do a bigger vlog on it tomorrow. But what I did want to show you today was something I got in the mail. They are called Cryptogram puzzle post. Now, I don't know if you've heard of these before. They are a monthly puzzles, really, with beautiful artwork that you can buy. I think they're about £7.50 each on the website, which I'll put in the link down below. And they vary in degree of difficultiness. Now, of course, the awkward person I am, I bought one of the most difficult and fiendish ones first. So I've had a hard day trying to decipher a lot of it. Now, a lot of it's based on alchemy and witchcraft and things like that. But let's let you have a look at it here, shall we? Now, here we are. And as you can see, this is April 2018. Now, this one is called The Cabin. As you can see, beautiful artwork. You don't have to start from the very beginning with these. They started last year, I think. You don't have to start very beginning. Each one is self-contained. So you don't need to worry about, having to go back to the beginning and starting again, essentially. Each one is self-contained and it starts from the one you buy. And you have a lovely cabin in the woods. Bit of artwork there. On the back, again, it's like a tarot card motif. And you pull the flap down and you have, this symbol here is actually in the puzzles. And when you open them, you get a thanks. The chap that does these is called Jack Fallows. And there's his Patreon there, if you want to actually get involved. More symbols there. And something here. Cryptogram puzzle, meta puzzle. The words printed here are part of an optional side game for readers intending to collect all of this year's issues. It has no bearing on the puzzle pages contained in this envelope. Join the places, and this is 2 of 12. As you can see, it goes all the way around there. So that's the envelope. Personally, I think the envelope itself is worth admission because a lot of the artwork are beautiful. Now, as you can see, this is just this is the information leaflet here. It tells you what to do here. So you have Welcome to Cryptogram Puzzle Post, a monthly art, gaming and storytelling experiment inspired by witchcraft, alchemy and nature. In your hands, you hold a series of numbered puzzles 1 to 7. Begin with page 1 and attempt to navigate your way to the final answer on page 7. Submit your answer to the email below to check its accuracy, or submit it to the other 2 issue answers from this season to unlock a secret art prize. For hints, see the website. And now it goes over the one before this. As I said, you can read that if you want to. Again, it has no bearing on this adventure. Also have a little poem here. And a playlist. And the details there when you complete the puzzle. Now, I'm only going to show you the first page because obviously if you want to take these up on yourself, I don't want to give you spoilers. But basically, each page is numbered like this. And you have a story, a little bit of the story, setting up the scene. And then you'll have a puzzle like this. Now, this one, it says, with one hand in the river, thunder underneath the full moon, watching fire licking clean the carcass of the cabin as the oak tree sways in the frozen fossil wind. And now what you basically have to do here is you have to, using the words, you have to trace a shape on here and that shape corresponds to the next page, and so on, and it helps you solve the puzzles. Now, this one, they're graded out of 5. This set is 5 out of 5, and I didn't know that before I bought it. So there are easier ones. This one was incredibly difficult. I'm getting so far through it. I think I'm getting to page 4, and I'm a little bit stuck. I kind of know what I'm doing, but it's going to take some working out before I do finally do it. I thought I had it, but I think I've gotten a couple of pages wrong, so I'm going to go back. The destination, the final destination is correct, but the way to get there is slightly different. So I am going to do it a bit better. But like I said, the artwork. Oh, go on! I'll show you another page. Why not? See, because you've seen this already. This is another symbol. You just saw this on the envelope in colour, as you can see there, and here it is here. Now, this basically the solution on page 1, on puzzle 1, helps you on page 2, and says here, beneath the tracer board, which was that squared board there you saw, a doorknob rests invitingly in the centre of the door. Anna turns it to hear the clicking outer ring of brass as its numbers shift positions. The girl suspects any position will open the door, but the decision may affect where she ends up on the other side of it. She pauses a moment to examine her choice, closes her eyes, and pushes the door open. And of course you move on to the next page. Now, as you can see, there's different symbols there. There's different numbers. The artwork's beautiful. I'm not going to tell you what those numbers, those symbols mean. If you want to do these, they are ridiculously cheap at £7.50. Because, believe me, especially this one, it will keep you going for hours. And you don't just have the puzzles. You have the artwork of the envelope itself. That's worthy of putting in a frame and hanging up, personally. And they're all like this. They're all beautiful artworks. Incidentally, you can see on the door of the cabin there's that dial I've just been showing you, and there's that tracer board, that square tracer board on the first puzzle. There you see. There's that squared board, and there's that dial. So there we go. If you want to do these, it's Cryptogram Puzzle Post. There's the information there. So there we go. I've shown you those. I can't recommend these highly enough. I'm definitely going to get another one at some point. Maybe a one that's a little bit easier. I don't know if I'm going to go back or I'm going to go forward. I might go forward. We'll see. So anyway, like I said, I'll put all the information in the description below. If you've played these before, please comment. Let me know how you got on. If you want any hints or ideas about this one, or if you have any questions, give me a shot. Give me an email. Shoot me an email, or just have a look. Search and have a look. That's how I found them. So that being said, I'm going to say goodnight, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.